Hey, it's guys I'm doing a weathery, or the weather painters, as it's known as in the TCG deck profile for you guys. So I've been playing this deck a little bit, and it's actually pretty fun, and I've actually kind of been enjoying it. So it just has more of a fun deck. So we got three of the polar weathery Lampia. So it's normal summon, you can place one weathery spell trap for hand, deck, or grave into your spell tracker zone face up. And then weathery spells and traps you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, and your opponent cannot target them with card effects. So, which is actually really good. And then once per turn during the semi phase, if this card was banished to activate a weathery card effect, you can special on this banished card. And they all have that effect where during the semi phase you can special them if they were banished by a weathery effect. So they all have that effect to them. So there we go. And then three of the Thunder Weathery Termer, I think. So you can send one face-up continuous spell trap you control to a graveyard. Place one weathery spell trap from your deck to the spell interrupter zone. So, which is pretty nice. If you have one that's kind of dead, it or isn't doing anything, you can always just replace it with another one. So, which is pretty nice. And then Sunny Weathery Bengala. There's another YouTuber that I was watching and I was saying that the Sunny one looks like Mario, which I agree with him. So if this card's in your graveyard, you can send one face-up continuous spell trap. You control special this card in defense. If you do, place one weathery spell trap from your hand into the spell interrupter zone face up. So pretty cool. And then three Cloudy's Weathery Sleet. So her effect is that if another face-up weathery card you control is sent to a graveyard while you control this card, you can target up to two weathery spell trap in your graveyard, place them in your spell interrupter zone face up. So also pretty good to help recycle your weathery spells and traps. So, and then Rainy. This card is special summon. You can place one weathery spell trap from your hand into the spell tracker zone, which is pretty nice. So most of these help send to your grave, and then they help grab stuff from your graveyard back into the spell tracker zone, so you can help recycle it. So that's pretty nice. And then Snow Weathery Sile, I think. So it's an all song, you can place one weathery spell trap in your spell interrupter zone face up. And so basically all the spells and traps for weatheries focus on your zones. So let's say you have one in the main, like in the middle. There's two monster zones to the left and two to the right. Let's say it's like dead in the middle, and then you have a spell trap that's dead in the middle that's face up. It focuses on where the zone is. So, which I will explain to you guys when I get that. So, 3 MST, which is standard to help get right back row. So, Rain Weathery Pattern. So you can only control one weathery effect monster, or you can only control one weathery pattern, and they all have that effect where you can only control one of the certain card, which is interesting. So which is why some of my ratios are 2 each. I couldn't find anything to fill in the third space, so I just put in a raining weathery pattern in there. But its effect is weather weathery effect monsters in the main monster zone in the same column as this card or adjacent to the main monster zone gains this effect. Quick effect, you can banish this card, then target one spark trap on your opponent controls or return it to a hand. So it can help you try OTK easier by not having to deal with the spells and traps. And then this one, quick effect, except during the damage step, you can banish this card, target one face-up monster on the field. Its attack becomes half, and then it can also attack directly. So it's kind of nice to, you know, trick or banish and then half its attack, so that way you're not taking the full damage. So it's not the better one out of the two, but still a decent card, or out of the spells and traps. So, and then snowy weathery pattern. You can banish this card. Add one weathery card from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot add cards from your deck to your hand except by drawing them for the rest of the turn. So, which is pretty nice. It helps you search for anything that you basically need. And then sunny weathery pattern. Quick effect, you can banish this card, target one monster you control, tribute that target, and if you do special, a weathery from your hand or graveyard with a different name from that monster. So it's kind of nice to help get off some of these other effects. So like rainy or something else that you might want to go for. So pretty nice. 2 Murmur Shield. I threw this in here because this deck has issues getting over big monsters, and so it's just kind of nice to help get over big monsters. So, and then 2 Thunder Weathery Pattern. So at the start of the damage step, if this card bows and punch monster, you can banish this card, return the punch monster to the hand. So if they go for a Xyz or a Link summon, it just goes bounce back to the hand. So this card's actually really quite nice. I might consider running 3 of it just because it's really quite good, but I'm testing 2 out for now, and 2 seems to be working. So yeah. And then Aurora Weathery Pattern. When exactly 1 card is added to either player's hand, you can banish this card. Banish that card, and if you do, that player draws 1 card. So it's good for you if you add a weathery because it's being banished, but it also helps if your opponent adds something really big that can, you know, make or break your board. Then this card also really helps out a lot too. So, and then 3 Swamp Strike, and then 1 Warning, and then Rainbow Weathery Archeo. So it takes 3 weathery monsters in order to summon him, or summon her or him. It's bottom right, bottom left, and then middle. Bottom middle. So basically her effect, or his effect, is when your opponent would special summon quick effect, you can send this link summon card to the graveyard. They get the special summon, so it's basically a Thunder King Ryo, and if you do, destroy that monster. And then once returned during the semi-phase, if this card on the field is banished, to activate a weathery card effect, you can special discard this banished card. Weathery effect monster this card punches to gains this effect. So when a card or effect is activated quick effect, you can banish this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So it's really quite good, and to be honest, I would say prefer 2 to run of this, because you're hardly gonna make 3, but I would say at least 2 if you guys are gonna make this deck. So, but yeah, so that's basically it for the deck file of Weathery. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow's deck file, which will be of a not that Clayport with Skybase. So stay tuned for that. I'm only going to do 1 or 2 duels with the deck just because it's a deck that I've already played before for you guys, like Cleaports, just with 1 card added to it. So, yeah, so stay tuned for that deck file tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Alright, there you guys.